Some scientists are calling this California's other big one, and they say that it could cause 3 times as much damage as a major earthquake ripping along the San Andreas fault line. Now, although it may sound absurd to those who still recall 5 years of drought in the area, others say that this region is overdue for rain of biblical proportions in what some experts would call or dub an arc storm. This arc storm is pretty much an atmospheric river, and they say that this would last for weeks, sending more than 1.5 million people fleeing as these floodwaters inundated cities and formed lakes in the Central Valley and Mojave Desert. They estimate that the structural damage and economic damage from this arc storm would be around $725 billion statewide. They're saying in heavily populated areas of the LA basin, epic runoff from the San Gabriel Mountains could rapidly overwhelm a flood control dam on the San Gabriel River and unleash floodwaters from the Pico River to Long Beach. And you can see this right here. They demonstrate this in a little clip that they shared on Twitter. Here is a look at that region. And this is the Whittier Narrows Dam. Right now they're saying this is 60 years old. It no longer meets any of the guidelines, and they're going to have to do something about all this. Now, the Army Corps of Engineers is proposing that they put a concrete step wall on the other side of these embankments, any of these major dams. Because what happens is, if it overflows, it will quickly start to erode and eat away that dam, completely collapse it, and then drain out completely, and then flood out all these cities completely, like massively. So they put together a little thing here that shows exactly, as I was just saying, how when the water goes over, we eat this away, it will erode it down, but they're saying put concrete here, steps that will stop that erosion. Will that work 100%? What happens if water slips in there behind it? All of it yet to be seen, but this is what they presume to be a major threat in the region. And they say that if this dam fails, all of these areas could be underwater. In each case, this includes Artesia, Bell Gardens, Bellflower, Carson, and all the other cities that you see listed here. As many as 1 million people could be affected. So that's a lot of areas that could just get flooded out completely, turn into little lakes if this went down. But wanted to make mention of it in case things do turn towards some torrential flooding in this region. This is what you could potentially expect in some of these areas here. I'm going to leave a link. I will continue to update as things change. Make sure to follow me on Twitter for the latest updates. And join us every Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern on Dabu 77 for Underground World News Live. Much love.